Hey everybody, it's Tanya with Scrappychics.com and your creative partner with Kiwi Lane. Today I'm bringing you a layout share using the Pocketful of Sunshine September Kiwi Club Kit. So my first layout is so cute, I want to put it in my pocket. I use funky frills and then I use the Nature 5T template. That template is in a different set, but it pairs well with the Homegrown template set that comes with the kit. This is what the kit template set looks like here, which is all called Homegrown. So if you take Nature 5T and pair it with Homegrown 3, it brings it to a different dimension. This kit, this layout is different as I use crepe paper to design the sunflower. So it just adds a special element to the layout. And I put a jewel in the center here. And then this is an up close of the other flowers. My next layout using the kit, it's a single page layout called Happiness is Being a Friend. I did a shaker box with this one using the Homegrown 4 template. And here's a zoom in of the shaker box. I love shaker boxes. They are so much fun. On these layouts you will see that I use burlap as well to give the layouts a texture. And I use burlap in the flowers. So these are just strings that I pulled from the burlap and I reused them behind the flowers to give those a different element as well. The next layout is a 2-page layout. It's a wedding layout. Let me make sure it's in camera. Here we go. So this is a wedding layout that I made. I also used burlap as my photo mats. I love burlap, so working with that with sunflowers in fall, you're going to see a lot of that in my fall and layouts this season. Also, I mimicked the bride's bouquet, so I used the rose, which is in the Cherish set, and I also used the Homegrown 3 to mimic her bouquet, and then I gave her a burlap. I wrapped the burlap with some white, and there's an up close of her bouquet. Again, I used the twine in the sunflowers as well. And this sunflower, I used the twine, but this was, again, using that Nature 5T paired with Homegrown 3. And then I created another wedding layout. This is a single page layout. I used tags, and I want to say this is tag 7. I used twine in the center. I'll zoom it in here. Twine in the center. And I did the Winka Stella shimmer to add some shine. And I also used the dove or the bird from the Cherish template set, which is the wedding. You can use that for wedding, prom, anniversary. That set is versatile, so I chose the bird to use for that and gave the bird some shimmer as well. And this is a single page layout. And then the next layout I made, let me find that. This was a fun layout to do. I enjoyed this one. This one was different for me, a little out of the box. I used funky frills. I also added the a la carte, the pickup. If you don't have this one, I think this would be a good investment to use, especially with fall pages, pumpkin patch pages, but also Christmas pages coming up. You can't go wrong with the a la carte pickup truck. Just some ideas with Christmas, putting the Christmas tree in the back of the truck with those layouts. That'd be cute. And I like Country 1, which is the bumblebee. So what I did was I did the bee, and then I did Nouveau drops, the vintage Nouveau drops to give the buzz. texture. I did burlap in the center of the flower. I also did burlap twine wheels for the pickup. And then I added the vintage drops on funky frills as well. So this was a different layout. I didn't use apple embellishments. I used the Homegrown, so it's a little different, but I liked how it turned out. I thought it turned out pretty. And scraps. I always have scraps left over from kit, and I will not throw away scraps. I'm all about using every itty bitty piece of paper possible. So I used tag 7 and made a tag along with Homegrown 3 and the Homegrown 1, which is the center here. So I used tags, I had ribbon, and I cut one of the card words that came in the kit to make a tag. The next thing I made, another shaker box. I love shakers. This could be used for a card or added to a different layout page. And I cut one of the word cards again that come in the kit and put it as the background. Shakers are my favorite. So I used Homegrown 4 to make the shaker. I made another pocket out of scraps, using scraps, and I made a scrap bow using the club kit paper. And then I did little burlap patches using the burlap paper as well. I made a pocket embellishment using Homegrown 4 and Homegrown 3, and the stem, which is Homegrown 2, and then the center's Homegrown 1. So this embellishment will either be used for a layout, or it could actually be used on a card. If you do a bigger size card, I think it would fit on a 5x7 card. I'll probably use it on a layout, but this is the only flowers I can grow. I do not have a green thumb, but I can make paper flowers and they last forever. Love it. And then the last few scraps that I made, there was title cards in the set that came with the paper set, and it had different words. It had grandma, it had mother, friend, daughter. So what I did was just cut that word apart and just made different embellishments. There's father. This is just a simple flower embellishment. Again, I'm using burlap paper. I love, love, love burlap. As I said earlier, this one is sister. These are very plain, very simple. This is just a simple flower, and then the teacher. So these can also be used on cards, layouts, gift tags. There's no limit to what you can use this to. So, and just to show you, this was the pack of burlap paper that I have. And as you see, I don't know how well you can see it. Here, I've got a piece. So this is a scrap piece of burlap. Of course, I'll be using that up. But the back has paper backing on the back. So it's very easy to trace and cut. And I'm thinking about doing a tutorial on how to scrapbook with burlap paper. So stay tuned for that. If you don't mind, subscribe below, like my channel, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and my website is scrappychics.com. And I would love to have the opportunity to share with you more fall pages to come, and check out my blog as well. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.